Boris Johnson once said he'd be more likely to be reincarnated as an olive than to become Prime Minister. But however improbable it once may have seemed, he has now fulfilled his ambition and bagged the top job in UK politics.
And I think to go whistle is an entirely appropriate expression.
So messy hair, bluster and colourful quotes aside, what will a Boris Johnson premiership mean specifically for Brexit? Boris has been backed by Eurosceptic, right-wing, hard Brexiters in his Conservative Party, and they will be piling the pressure on him to keep his promises and make a clean break from Europe as soon as possible. Johnson publicly pledged during his leadership campaign several times to get the UK out of the EU by the 31st of October, whatever happens. His phrase was, "This is do or die." But the timing is extremely tight. First of all, UK lawmakers go on holiday now from the 25th of July until the 3rd of September. And then there's the Conservative Party conference, a big annual event for Boris and the party to get through. That runs until the 2nd of October. And the next EU summit isn't until the 17th of October. So there's really very little time left to renegotiate a deal and get it past everyone. And by the way, the incoming new head of the EU Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, has already signalled that the deal isn't open for renegotiation and that she won't consider binning the infamous backstop.
For the people of this country.
Boris Johnson seems hopeful that the EU is bluffing, but once in office, many suspect that he will try and sell a tweaked version of Theresa May's deal and use his charisma to push it through Parliament. That's if he gets that far. The new Prime Minister is being hit by a series of ministerial resignations. And he could face an early vote of no confidence, a card played by MPs who believe that a no-deal Brexit would be highly damaging. And we should also note that Boris Johnson hasn't entirely ruled out trying to suspend the British Parliament to try and push Brexit through by Halloween. And that would be a real constitutional crisis. So plenty more to come on Brex-What. Do stay tuned.